Hi everyone, it's good to be back to the show. Again, my name is Jala Alemo from Tempo Africa TV. My show is, as you already know, is Oromo Today. I would like to appreciate your time to listen to my message of what is going on. What I would like to focus on today is about the dead brain that you can see right there. The dead brain is the brain of Mallas Zenawi, who was the leader of the Tigray People Liberation Front, TPLF, which I would call that as Tigray people lying factory, because they really are not benefiting any of the Tigray ethnic group. So, Haile Mariam is his name. He is using dead brain's agenda to accomplish the agenda that was already established by the dead brain. And the people of Ethiopia is saying no. Of course, I don't really feel talking anything about Haile Mariam Desalegn because he doesn't know anything what he's doing. He's just like a television that needs remote control to play or to shut the television down. So really nothing much to say about him. Therefore, the people of Oromo and Amhara ethnic group are saying no. They're saying no. But they choose, the TPLF choose to commit genocide against these two largest ethnic groups. I don't believe that is going to help the Tigray people. For 11 months, we have been nowhere, out of the media, silenced. Whatever we do, we were never recognized. But thanks to Fayesa Lelesa, our hero athlete, not only Oromo and Amhara's and Ethiopian people's athlete, he is the world's famous athlete who already is recognized by the human rights as one of the hero of the year. The world started to understand what Oromo is, excuse me, the situation going on in the country. It would not have happened without Fayesa Lelesa telling the world by crossing his arms up above his head. So that has become, excuse me, the world's known sign by the Oromo ethnic group, the sign of the protest of the genocide taking place against them, and Amhara people as well. Some people might ask why I did my show in English. Well, I know African leaders are watching it. I know a lot of people in the United States who know me, who knows my show, are watching it. And I also understand that there are a lot of Oromos and Amharas and other ethnic groups who speak English and who would like to watch this show. And other people are showing in Oromo and Amharic, so it's better to show in English to the world because I want the world to know as much as possible about the genocide going on against the Oromo and Amhara ethnic group in Ethiopia by the Tigray People Liberation Front. And the other topic I would like to raise today is about the Opidio and the Junaidin Sado. Junaidin Sado was the former president of the Oromia region. He also worked in some of the ministerial positions with the government of Ethiopia. And he was interviewed by Voice of America and some other medias. And he is asking apology from the Oromo people, Amhara people, and also the entire people of Ethiopia that he believed he might have known better of what he has done during his leadership. But because the Oromo people are so forgiving and merciful, and the Amhara and Ethiopia people are merciful. I would like to say my share that Junaid Sado's apology is already accepted. And what we want the leader of Opidio to know is that if you now, after Junaid Sado passed the message to you that he was not only wrong, that he was misled by the TPLF on whatever he used to do when he was on power. If you don't come back from the TPLF right now, back to your Oromo people, I don't believe you will be granted any apology whatsoever, because someone who is already experienced, who worked in the same position that you guys are working today, the Opidios, has given you the clear message that the TPLF agenda is only to commit genocide against the Oromo and Amhara ethnic group because they need the land only. He gave the clear message, and it's up to each one of you to listen to the message and answer his call. If you don't listen to his message and answer his call and drop with the TPLF, whatever you say, your apology is not going to be granted. Mukhtar Kadir was overthrown from his position, of course, but he will never be granted an apology because he was doing what no other human being would do on his power while we were telling him through social media and everything. He praised TPLF leaders, military, for killing the Oromos, and there is no way he will be granted any whatsoever apology. So when we go to Abadullah Gamada, we need him. Abadullah, we need you to come out of the TPLF. We want you. We still want you. We are Oromos. We still want you. We want you to come out. Things may not be possible, as we just said on the media, but whatever possible, get out. This is the time, and it is a time to come out. And again, I'm very happy and pleased to announce that Junaid Sado has been granted an apology. And Junaid, welcome to your Oromo. We wish you a success, and we would like to welcome you to be part of the struggle with us. Whatever happens is happened. You are forgiven. And the TPLF leaders, killing people, killing the Oromos and Amharas are not going to be the solution. If killing would be the solution, it would have been the solution for you 11 months ago. Killing is not the solution. It never will be. And scaring your ethnic group, Tigray ethnic group, showing them the dead body between Hutu and Tutsi of Rwanda is not going to benefit the people of Tigray. We, the Oromo and the Amhara, we all love people of Tigray, and please, just pass the authority to the people of Ethiopia and get out of the power if you need peaceful transition in the country. If you really are concerned about Tigray people, instead of now calling each other's a meeting and say, how can we protect by the Tigray people and their properties, this is a time for you to just come out. Leave the position and give it to the people of Ethiopia, come back to the transitional government, and if you are accepted to be part of the transitional government, yes. If not, just leave the power. Killing the people is not going to be the solution. The United States, the European leaders, and UN human rights already understood that you guys are lying to the world. You have been lying to the world for the past 26 years. Your leadership, Meles Zenawi, has created Al-Shabaab in Somalia so that whatever fund they get from the Western leaders, 25% goes to Al-Shabaab who lives in Somalia. This Al-Shabaab is created by your organization, by the TPLF organization. You did any way possible to manipulate the world. Now, the Al-Shabaab that you created to just make money off the Western leadership now became the threat. The surprising thing to this is there was no single time that Al-Shabaab invaded Ethiopia. There's no other country nearest to Somalia than Ethiopia. And that tells the world that, of course, Al-Shabaab was created by your leadership, by the TPLF. So now the world has completely understood that you guys are the lie factory of the Tigray people, not Liberation Front of the Tigray people. And if you believe that you can just liberate Tigray people and get out of Ethiopia, and I want you to understand that is not going to be possible. It's not going to work. There is no way that the people of Ethiopia will get away with blood on your hand. But now, if you want to come to the table and talk to the people and tell the world that you made a mistake, tell the people of Ethiopia that you made a mistake and you need an apology, you need a leadership to be changed, you can do it in a peaceful transition. Whatever gun, whatever power, whatever military power you have, remember Mengistu Haile Mariam, who was overthrown 26 years ago by TPLF and OLF with Ethiopian people, has more power, military power, than you guys have. What you guys are relying on is the United States. United States is going to stop helping you, is going to stop refinancing you. You will not be able to get Western leaders' money. And very soon, it's best for you to just surrender your power to the people. The Western leaders are not going to give you aid anymore because they understood that you guys have been manipulating the world, not serving the people. And your genocide that you are committing against your own people has come up. Now every media is talking about it. Every people, every activist are saying it over the media. We are telling the world what is happening. So I love Tigray people as much as you guys do, but if you really are worried about the life of the Tigray people and the safety of Tigray people, if you come to the table and surrender the power to the people, there is no question that Tigray people will be safe. And you believe that the OLF, Oromo Liberation Army, is going to kill Tigray people. They're not going to kill Tigray people. There is no reason they kill Tigray people. The OLF, Oromo Liberation Army, Oromo Liberation Front, is already only established to keep the country safe, to keep the country from foreign invaders, not to kill your people. By the way, Oromo Liberation Front, as I've already said before, has changed their name into Ethiopian Liberation Front because they understood that Ethiopians all from north to south, west to east, are all the victim of your leadership. Therefore, the message to the people of Tigray, truly, if you believe that TPLF is doing something good in your name, then just keep supporting them. If you believe that the whole world is lying when they are talking about the tragic human rights abuses that the world is witnessing about, if you think that the whole world is lying, only TPLF is right, just keep supporting them. And if you also believe that United States aid and European leaders' aid will continue to refinance that military in the name of terrorism and Al-Shabaab, So because TPLF claim they are fighting terrorism and Al-Shabaab, if you think the Western leaders will continue refinancing those militaries to kill the Oromos and Amharas, don't be mistaken. They will stop very soon. There is not going to be aid anymore very soon. You guys are going to be in trouble. So my message is, just come to us, come to the people, talk to us. We are human beings. We are not going to fight with a horn like animals. We are human beings. We can talk. We can get together. We can solve our problem. Just come talk to us. Tell your government not to kill our people. Killing is not the answer. It never was. It never will. Therefore, message to the people of Amhara, continue your struggle. We started, the Oromo started, you continued it. We will continue together until we see the bright future and freedom for Ethiopia. And the people of Southern nation nationalities, rise up, get up. The time is now to come back, to work with the people, to fight against injustice. And the people of other regions, Afar, Benishangul Gumuz, and other regions of Ethiopia, you guys are doing a wonderful job, and keep what you are doing until we see the bright future. Exactly what kind of democracy do we want to see in Ethiopia? Even the kind of democracy that those leaders of the TPLF will have the opportunity to go to the shop and buy their cigarette and come back to their house without any escort, without any security guard escorting them. That's the kind of democracy we want to see. We are 100 million people in Ethiopia, and the people in Israel is 5 million people. They have democracy in the country. In Kenya is less than 20 million people. They have a democracy. Why can't we 100 million people have a democracy? Well, that is an answer for the TPLF leaders. If you want to really exit smoothly from Ethiopia and hand the power to the people of Ethiopia, the time is now to do it. The time is not tomorrow, it is today. So, that is my message. And my message to the African leaders, please, please, the problem of we, the diaspora outside of Ethiopia, we only believe that Western leaders can make a change to our people. It's not 100%. They might do some contribution, but not 100%. The African leaders can do their part too. And I believe they can. But the problem is, corruption is the biggest cancer that is already in our DNA, that is just bothering us from doing what is right to the world. Just look at what is going on in Ethiopia. The leader of Africa, please look at it. And the leader of UNHCR, United Nations, please look at what is going on against the Oromo and Amhara ethnic group. We can do this, you can do this, together we will do it. The leader of Africans, whoever can come to Ethiopia and become the leader will be your friend no matter what. Just don't think that you lose the friend that the leader means you're not going to have friends anymore. Whoever going to come to the power will be your friend, will be the leader, and they will work with you. Please respect human rights. Please pay attention to human rights. No one will if you guys don't. And I want to appreciate the time that we had.